Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm back here with D.
Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Kanye West's strange birthday party. Let's get right into it. Kanye West is back in the headlines after videos and photos were posted online of his recent birthday party celebration. The party stirred up controversy for many reasons, as Kanye had a strange party theme. Pictures of the party show a dim-lit room with assorted candles and sushi being served off clothesless models while celebrities eat from them. Many people online were even more shocked when they realized Kanye's 9-year-old daughter was in attendance, wearing strange makeup that many believe is made to appear like bruising. Many were asking, why would Kanye invite his daughter to a party with food being served off the body of models? Videos of 9-year-old North can be seen online, showing her feeding sushi to one of the models in attendance, while Kanye's new wife filmed it all. Many people online were calling the party demonic and inappropriate, and were shocked to see Kanye hosting such a party after claiming he's a Christian. Many people were commenting that Kanye had been cloned and that Kanye is no more. The thing is, Kanye has not been cloned. He is just doing exactly what he's always done since the beginning, push the Masonic agenda. The reason his fans are calling his party demonic is because it is. You can see that from the atmosphere of the party alone. The low dim lights, the assorted candles everywhere, and models being used as a sushi tray for celebrities. All of it screams occult, and it looks like some disturbing sex ritual. The party instantly reminded me of Marina Abramovich's spirit cooking parties. I have spoken about Marina's party for the elite several times in the past on this channel, and it looks exactly like Kanye's party. At Marina's spirit cooking parties, she had bodies laying on tables while the elite mingled around them. The only difference is, Marina made food-shaped human bodies, and people were eating the bodies instead of eating from it. Marina Abramovich is one of the biggest occultists in the industry. I previously made a full video on Marina long ago, but I think an updated video is needed. If you guys would like to see that, comment Marina below. Interestingly enough, Kanye and Marina knew each other, as Kim Kardashian was often hanging out with Marina while Kim was married to Kanye. Kanye also seems to have a relationship with Marina, as back in 2013, he even compared himself to Marina, letting the world know he wanted to be just like the occultists. The reason Marina and Kanye had similar type of parties was because what they were really hosting was a black mass. A black mass is a satanic ritual done by Satanists to mock God. During a black mass, they used the clothless back of a woman as an altar in a dark room that's only lit up with candles. The dark room lit with candles and women laying on tables as part of the feast shown at Kanye's event is actually what happens at a black mass. I know that the sushi models at Kanye's party were supposed to be a Japanese practice, but Kanye isn't doing it because of a Japanese tradition. Kanye is mocking God like he has been the whole time. Kanye has claimed to have turned to Christianity a while ago, but he keeps on proving that he's deceiving his fans. This very event, where he has all these women laying on tables like if they were a part of the menu, shows exactly what Kanye represents. Kanye has been mocking Christ his whole career, something he ramped up since claiming to be a Christian. What's interesting is that last month in May, Kanye held a surprise fashion show for his Yeezy Season 10 drop. During the fashion show, they didn't display much new clothes. What we did see was a bunch of men and women dressed exactly alike with their heads shaved off, holding candles in a dark room. These photos, also allegedly from Kanye's surprise fashion show, shows female models wearing white crosses over their chest area. They can also be seen bald with black crosses drawn on their heads. What's interesting is that the attendees of the 2023 SatanCon also had black crosses drawn on their heads. Again, the fashion show appeared like some sort of strange ritual. Kanye's wife was also seen modeling one of Kanye's new designs recently, and it's blasphemous to say the least. I'm not even going to show the photo of his wife wearing it, but this is the prototype for the design. It's barely an outfit to say the least, and it's highly blasphemous. Why would Kanye put a cross on someone's backside? If you saw Kanye's wife wearing the outfit, you can't say that this is not blasphemous and truly disturbing. Kanye has been able to fool so many people, but he won't fool me. Some people are sadly so desperate for a hero in the mainstream that they would make any excuses for Kanye. The thing is, people have to remember, there is no heroes in the mainstream. You have to sell out in order to get that big. Kanye sold out back in the 2000s and paid the ultimate price to have the world. He is pretending to be a hero, when in reality, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, guiding so many souls away from God. His recent actions all speak for themselves. having his wife wear a cross on her butt, and hosting a black mass birthday party, none of these things are done by those who are trying to find God. These activities are done by Satanists because this is what Kanye West truly is. Kanye has shown plenty of times that he took the Masonic oath. He has shown that he is a worshiper of Baphomet. We can see photos of Kanye wearing clothes displaying Baphomet and pentagrams. He also has photos throwing up the Masonic all-seeing eye pose, music videos where he displays fallen angels. He even used to call himself a god, and he still does by referring to himself as Ye, which he literally changed his name to. Ye is short for the nickname he gave himself, Yeezus, which is a play on Jesus. He even named one of his albums Yeezus. He also released a song called I Am a God. After he started calling himself a god, just a few years later, he would make a church where they would sing his songs like if they were gospel songs. His fans were supposed to be worshiping God at this church, but they were really worshiping the false god, Kanye. Kanye literally tricked his fans into worshiping him like a god. He convinced his fans to call him Ye, short for Yeezus, just like Jay-Z did with his nickname Hov, short for Jehovah. These celebrities know there are false idols put in place to misguide the world. I know so many people think Kanye was cloned, but I'm not buying this. Kanye has been the same since the industry got a hold of him. He has been planning this moment for his entire career. People think that after Kanye went on his rant exposing Hollywood, that the elite captured him and cloned him. This is the misinformation the elite want people spreading. This helps discredit the truth-seeking community. They want people spreading this misinformation. But the truth is, Kanye's a Masonic puppet who is just playing out his orders as instructed. You know, the whole narrative of him being cloned, I believe is only taking place because people want Kanye to be the hero. You know, and I understand. Why wouldn't we want a hero that's in the mainstream, that has as much power as Kanye and as much money as Kanye to be able to make changes? But the thing is, Kanye is not making any changes and he isn't trying to go against the agenda. What Kanye was doing back in 2022 was simply trying to gain control. He wanted something that they weren't trying to give him. He wasn't trying to back down when they were trying to little man him and put him back in his place. But now, after Kanye got what he wanted, after he was able to prove that the industry needs him, he's gone back to doing the same blasphemous things he's been doing in his entire career. Kanye is the same person that, if we go all the way back, has pictures where he's mocking Christ, is closely connected to Jay-Z. He's been in the industry for about 20 years, if not longer. It's obvious what side Kanye is on. And it's obvious that this party that he recently threw was nothing more than a ritual. And it's alarming that he's exposing his children to this type of activity.
I definitely have to agree with you. And at first, before even seeing what took place inside of his party, I thought, hey, he invited his daughter, him and his wife and his daughter, I didn't think too much of it at first. But when I saw the clothless women inside of the party laying on the table and his 9-year-old daughter there, I personally found that disturbing. I understand that is his child and to each their own, but I don't think that children should be exposed to that type of stuff.
Yeah, and then if you look at that video with Bianca, his wife, recording her do it, it's like they're encouraging this 9-year-old girl to behave in this way, and they actually agree with it. And who knows what else North has been exposed to at such a young age. Like, we all saw the Ice Spice situation where she was doing those videos with Ice Spice and then being dressed like Ice Spice. So it's obvious that they're letting 9-year-old North listen to Ice Spice's music, which we know it's not appropriate for a 9-year-old. That is not the music a 9-year-old should be listening to. But when we think about it, North is growing up in the industry. She's growing up around these occultists that are doing God knows what. One of the things I saw in the Strange Angel show was that Jack Parsons' wife had a younger sister that lived in the home with them, and she was also being exposed to all these occult rituals. She eventually joined the cult herself and became a Thalemite, doing all the rituals and participating in the rituals. So you see, they're trying to introduce these kids into this type of system very young. And I believe this is exactly what Kanye is doing with his daughter, and even Kim with her daughter, because they're not trying to separate their kids from the industry. They're growing their kids within the industry, meaning that they basically already gave them to the industry.
That point that you made about him having his daughter there on purpose actually makes a lot of sense, because you are 100% right. They do love to indoctrinate their children young because, the younger the child, the more impressionable they are. So the fact that they have her around all of this stuff at such a young age and she's being exposed to this, she's not going to bat an eye. She's not going to think twice. This is going to become normal to her. And, she's already attended her father's church. And like you said, with the whole Ice Spice thing. And on top of all of this, they have been pushing her on social media very heavily. She has a TikTok account with a couple of million followers, and her videos rack up millions of views. This is the same thing that Kim Kardashian's mother did to her, pushing her in the limelight, with all of her daughters pushing her in the limelight, and now Kim Kardashian is replicating that with North West, pushing her into the limelight, exposing her to all of this stuff.
Yeah, because, that's how the industry cycle works. They make these new stars and they keep it in the family and they push them into the industry young and they see a lot of things that they're not supposed to see. But going back to the party, what surprises me the most is that still Kanye's fans, they give him the benefit of the doubt, even while Kanye is hosting parties like this. Like, this is one of the most ways to tell people that you're truly not Christian. The environment of the party alone, the way the party looks, and the fact that he has all these celebrities eating off these women, and the whole theme of it is just not what Christ would represent. It's not something that a man who claims to be following God and following Christ would actually participate in. Now, I'm not judging Kanye because that's not my point with this. But the thing is, a man with so much influence and power, who has so much influence over so many fans, so many people that look up to him, who claims to serve God, you would expect him to put more godly things in what he does, to actually display that gospel and to be a positive influence. But in reality, Kanye's releasing outfits like the one his wife is seen in that are truly just blasphemous, truly a smack in the face to God, the opposite of what he claims to represent. But that's the thing. People have to remember, the devil is a deceiver. The devil is the father of lies. Kanye is doing exactly what the devil would do. He's pretending like he's a Christian. He's dressed up like a Christian in order to be able to fool the Christians to let them in. Kanye probably gained so many Christian fans after he claimed he turned to God, because people felt that, oh, now, this is a mainstream artist that's very talented that now proclaims Jesus as his Lord and Savior. But we have to remember, it's not just saying you follow Jesus. It's actually through your actions that you prove this. And Kanye has proved to us through his actions that he hasn't changed at all. He has proved to us that he just used the name to get what he wants. And he also has proved to us that he's convinced his fans to call him a god repeatedly by calling him Ye. This is what Kanye represents. This is what he's always been about. So seeing so many fans want to believe that he's a clone, you're just making excuses for the fact that this is what he truly is. This is what he's always been. And this is what he represents. Now, if you still want to follow Kanye, that's up to you. But understand that Kanye wants to be worshipped. That's what all of this is about. Yes, he went against the industry, but like I've said multiple times, he did it for selfish reasons. He did it because he wanted to stand up to the industry telling him no, because he wanted more money and more power, which he eventually got.
And it's not just that, he also said that his mother was sacrificed. So when he hosted that Donda event, what else could it have been other than him honoring his mother's sacrifice? And the fact that he had Marilyn Manson there, that was just kind of weird, especially knowing the kind of stuff that Marilyn Manson represents, and the fact that Kanye West wants to pretend like he's so Christian. Like, I just don't see why he would have that type of person there.
That's a good point. So many people, when I mentioned that, because I've mentioned that in many other videos, that him and Marilyn Manson's relationship kind of contradicts his whole entire I'm a Christian, but his fans are so willing to defend him and are willing to make any excuse for him that they responded by saying that even Jesus hang around sinners. But that's the thing. Marilyn Manson isn't a regular sinner. Marilyn Manson is basically a demon who has admitted to following Satan, who's basically the enemy of Christ, the enemy of God. He is literally telling the world that he serves Lucifer. Not that he's lost or he doesn't know what he's doing with his life. No, he has chosen a side. And Kanye went and grabbed him up, put him in this event, act like they were friends and like everything is all good. And people bought this. The same thing like when him and Justin Bieber and Marilyn Manson were all doing that event, that church event together. How do you bring Marilyn Manson to something that's supposed to honor Christ when there's literal videos of Marilyn Manson ripping up Bible pages, being completely blasphemous towards Christ and disrespecting anything that has to do with Jesus and God? It does not mix. And his fans need to be honest with themselves. If you want to follow Kanye, go ahead and do so. But do not lie to yourself and make excuses for Kanye's demonic actions. It's obvious Kanye is one of the biggest deceivers the world has ever seen. He sold out and has chosen to trick so many into following him to a burning end. This party that Kanye hosted shows that Kanye would never change. He chose his side, and now it's time to choose yours. Things are getting worse, and so many souls are being misled. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody. Hope you guys have a great day.
I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fish store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.